Good morning. Please excuse my hair. I've just been sitting here drinking my coffee and thinking about a certain subject and trying to adjust the camera to a more flattering view. Look, I have no turkey gobbler under. Oops. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. That's okay. This video is not about me. Um, what I wanted to talk about was remembering the elderly this year around the holidays. There are elderly and disabled people in these facilities or they're shut ins. And if your church has something going on, they're organizing an event, I would really encourage you to participate in it at least once and just see how you feel about going and, even going into someone's home if they're going into homes. Just see what it's all about and see if that ministry might be right for you because the the harvest is plentiful and the workers are few. Um, I participated in that ministry. My whole family did back in the 1990s when my daughters were small, and it's really a good ministry for a family. But these people are sorely in need of human contact sometimes. You go into a patient's room, like at an assisted living facility, and you can tell who has family and who doesn't. Some rooms you walk into, and they have a picture of their family in a frame on their bedside table. They have nice things. They have art on the wall, and you can tell that person has got family who comes in. But you go into some, and all that's there is their nightstand and their urinal sitting on top of it, and just things related to their immediate personal needs, and their bedside table, and it's got papers, things falling all over. And you can tell that person doesn't have anybody coming in to help organize or just to bring them something nice. So um, I'm going to continue this video because it's going to cut me off. So just to give you an example, last year I had a patient in a memory care facility, and I walk I walk in, and it's just him, and there's nothing on the walls. The walls are painted a neutral color. He's got his nightstand, and it's got his lotion and just a few things. I mean, there's literally nothing cheery in that room whatsoever. There's a cream color wall and gray curtains and a gray bedside table. So, anyway, last year excuse me, I just bought some cheap fuzzy socks from Amazon with the non-slip soles, like hospital socks. I bought a whole bunch. They weren't very expensive, and I wrapped them up in tissue paper, and I distributed them to everybody, every patient that was a shut-in. Of course, I got permission from the facility before I gave anything out, and they okayed it. But this man, when I handed him that present, he wouldn't open it at first. He kept turning it around and around in his hand, looking at it. And then finally he said, I haven't had a Christmas present in quite a few years. And his memory was not that bad, but enough that he couldn't live on his own. And he carefully unwrapped it and he saved the paper and the ribbon on it. I said, "Would you like me to throw that away for you?" And he says, "Oh no, I'll keep it." Just just a cheery red ribbon he wanted to keep. And it was just a pair of either gray or black fuzzy socks. And I can tell that it really meant a lot to him. And it was such a little thing. So anyway, this year I am making things for them, and this is a for a coffee mug. It's got different it's got a different pattern on each side, so you can change it. This was nothing to make. I sewed two pieces of fabric wrong sides together, turned it right side out and ironed it, and then just sewed up the little hole. That's all it was. I did put some interfacing. I ironed some interfacing onto one of the edges to make it a little more padded. But now that I am semi-retired, I have time for this stuff. So I'm sitting here with my mind abuzz, wondering what I'm going to make next. I'm making all kinds of stuff. But you can look at my channel and see the stuff that I'm making. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say.